Let's begin in a comfortable seat. Starting to tune in with your body, focusing on the breath. And as always in yoga, really listen to your body through this practice. If there's a pose that you want to move deeper into it. If there's a pose that you should take less intense or maybe omit completely, do that. Listen to your body and what it needs today. So let's start off this practice with some alternate nostril breathing. So you'll take 2 fingers and place them on either side of your nose, gently resting them on the nostrils. I like to use my thumb and my ring finger, and I like to leave my 2 fingers in between, pressed between my eyebrows and the third eye. You can have your hand however is most comfortable for you. And then we'll begin by closing the right nostril and breathing in gently through the left. Close both nostrils. Open the right and breathe out through the right. Breathe in back through the right nostril. Close both. Open the left and breathe out through the left. Breathe back in through the open left. Close both and hold the breath. Open the right and exhale through the right nostril. Continue breathing like this at your own pace, trying to keep the breath gentle and quiet. No need to forcefully make noise here. And after your next exhale, release both nostrils and let your breathing return to normal. From here, let's move through a seated cat-cow. So placing your hands on your knees, and then on an inhale, opening the chest, arching the back, lifting the chin, and then exhale, rounding the spine, dropping the head. Inhale, lifting the chest, arching the back, and exhale, rounding the spine, dropping the head. Keep moving like this for a few more breaths. Just starting to wake up the body, taking everything nice and gentle. And then after your next exhale, come and find a neutral spine. And then inhale and reach the arms up long overhead. And exhale, drop the right arm down, reaching the left arm over for a seated side bend. Rotating the chest up towards the sky. Reaching long through the fingertips and keeping the left hip rooted down. On the next inhale, reach back up to center. And then exhale, drop the left arm, reaching long with the right arm overhead. Twisting up with the chest. And keeping that right hip down on the ground. Inhale back to center. And exhale over to the right one more time. Inhale back to center. And exhale, drop the left. Inhale back up. And then bring the arms back down. Let's take another arm stretch here. Bringing the right arm up, bending the elbow and reaching your hand down your back. If possible, bring the left arm around and grab your hand. Trying to keep your neck straight here, so not bending it down into the chest. Allowing the arms to go as far as possible, but not pushing it. Exhale and release that and switch sides, bringing the left arm behind your head, the right arm reaching to connect. And then exhale and release the hold. Take a nice big inhale here. And then exhale and walk your hands forward, folding forward. Breathing into this pose. And then inhale and walk the hands back up. Take another breath in here. And then exhale into tabletop position. We'll take a few rounds of cat-cow, so breathing in, dropping the stomach, lifting the chest and the head, and then exhale, rounding the spine, dropping the head. Inhale, chest opens, belly drops, and exhale, spine curves, head drops. Keep moving like this for a few more breaths. And after your next exhale, come and find a neutral spine. Take a nice deep breath in here. And then exhale and lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take a few moments here to pedal out the feet. Maybe sway the hips side to side. Bending one knee deeply and then the other. Whatever movements feel good in this first down dog of the day. And then inhale and look towards the top of your mat. And exhale, walk or step forward. Forward folds. And let's hang out here for a little bit. Maybe grabbing opposite arm to opposite elbow for ragdoll. Really letting your head relax here. Shaking your head yes or no. Giving your knees a nice deep bend. Just beginning to wake up those hamstrings. And then inhale and let's roll up to mountain pose. When you get to the top, really focusing on this pose for the moment. Rooting down through the edges of your feet and lifting up through the arches. Rotating the thigh bones outward. Tilting the tailbone down. And lifting up through the chest. Letting the shoulders drop back. Hands by your side. And reaching all the way up through the crown of your head. Inhale and sweep your arms up overhead. And exhale, fold forward, taking as deep of a bend as you'd like. Inhale, halfway lift, spine reaches long. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, step back to plank pose, hands directly under shoulders. And then exhale and lower all the way down to the ground in one straight line. Inhale for baby cobra. pressing through the forearms and opening the chest. And then exhale into downward facing dog. Taking a moment again to pedal out the feet if that feels good. Or to just hold the pose. Inhale and look towards the top of your mat. And exhale, step or hop forward. Inhale, halfway lift, keep looking down. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. And exhale, bring the hands in prayer to the center of your chest. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. And exhale, fold forward, keeping that spine nice and long. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, step back to plank. And exhale, lower all the way down to the ground. Inhale for baby cobra or up on your hands for full cobra, keeping those hips down on the ground. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look towards the top of your mat. And exhale, make your way to the front. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand, Urdhva Hastasana, arms up overhead. And exhale your hands in prayer at heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. And exhale, fold forward, keeping a slight bend in the knees. Inhale, halfway lift, keep looking down. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, step back to plank. And then exhale, lower all the way down to the ground, one straight line. Inhale, either baby cobra or full cobra, opening the chest up. And then exhale, downward dog. Inhale and look towards the top of your mat. And exhale, step or hop forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand, Urdhva Hastasana. And exhale, your hands in prayer to the center of your chest. Breathe. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward folds. Inhale, step back to downward facing dog. And on your next exhale, drop the knees and find child's pose. Reaching your arms out long in front of you here. You can keep it relaxed or stretch your arms out and lift up the elbows off the ground for a deeper stretch. Inhale and come back up into downward facing dog. And on your next inhale, lift the right leg up and back. And exhale, step it forward between your hands, low lunge. Drop the knee down on the ground. And know that you can always bring a blanket or something soft to place under your knee if you have any knee sensitivities here. From the slow lunge, we'll inhale and raise our arms up over our head. Reaching long through the fingertips and squaring those hips. Nice. And then exhale and find a runner's stretch. So sinking the hips back, reaching that right leg out long in front. Hands can come towards your heel or on your thigh, somewhere on the ground, wherever they reach. Just finding that long stretch in the hamstring. Inhale and come back up and find yourself in a low lunge. Inhale, lift the back knee, and then exhale, step back into downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up and back, and exhale, step it forward between your hands, low lunge. Drop the knee again here, and take a moment to square the hips and lift up through the hips. Don't let them sink. Inhale and reach the arms up overhead. Really reaching long, bending deeper into that front knee. And then exhale and find a runner's stretch on this side. So sinking the hips back, stretching the left leg out long, flexing through that left foot. Noticing if your hands fall any place different on this side. And not judging, but just noticing. Inhale and find yourself in a low lunge. And breathe out here. Inhale, lift the back knee. And then exhale, step it back to downward facing dog. Breathe in here. And then exhale and drop your knees and find another child's pose. Really focusing on some deep breaths here. And then on your next inhale, walk your hands up to sit on your feet in hero pose. From here, we're going to come up onto our toes, so sitting on our heels for a nice toe stretch. Now this can be very intense, and it's very intense for me, so take breaks, lift up off of your feet to give them a moment of reprieve. And then sink back down and continue the stretch. Of course, if it's too intense, you can always just return to lying your feet flat on the ground. And then on your next exhale, let's come and find a seat with our legs out in front of us. Let's bend the right leg in so that the foot presses against our thigh and the left leg is out long. Inhale, lift the arms up, lengthening through the spine, and then exhale and fold over that left leg. Maybe grasping at the bottom of your left foot, or maybe they come to lay on either side of your shin or your thigh. Let your head relax, and on every inhale find length in the spine, and then every exhale fold a little bit deeper. On your next inhale, open the chest up, reaching the right arm up to the sky, and then exhale and reach that right arm over your ear towards your toe. Keeping your chest rotating upwards here. The open chest is more important than how far your right arm can reach. And maybe your left arm comes to the inside of your leg and reaches along that shin. And then inhale and come back up to a seated position and switch legs. Your right leg extends out in front and your left comes in, bent at the knee, left foot pressing against the right thigh. Inhale, lifting the arms up and finding length in the spine, and then exhale, folding over that right leg, flexing through the right foot. Remembering to breathe. And with every inhale, finding a little bit more length, and every exhale, folding a little bit deeper. And then inhale and rotate your chest open, lifting the left arm up and over your ear. Again, focusing on opening the chest and not on how long your arm can reach. And then inhale and come back up to a seat. And then exhale, both legs straight out in front of you. Again, finding length in the spine, lifting the arms up overhead, breathing in. And then exhale, folding forward over both legs, flexing through both feet. And letting the head relax. And then inhale and walk yourself back up to seated. Then we'll bring our legs in for a twist. So crossing your right leg over the left and then twisting to the right, bringing the left elbow outside of the right knee and placing the right hand behind you. Breathing in to find length in the spine and exhaling to twist a little bit deeper. And then exhale and undo the twist. Switching your legs. So the left leg crosses over the right. The right elbow comes to the outside of the left leg. And the left hand touches the ground behind you. Again, inhaling to find length in the spine and exhaling to twist a little bit deeper. Exhale and untwist. And untwist the legs. And then come and lie down on your back, all the way down on the mat. Let's take a reclined pigeon. So bringing the left leg perpendicular to the ground, knee bent at a 90-degree angle, and then cross the right ankle on top of that left knee at the thigh. Pushing out through the right knee and pulling, reaching through with your hands on your left thigh and pulling that leg towards you. Breathing through it all. And then exhale and bring both feet back down to the mat. Other side. Crossing the left ankle on top of the right knee. And lifting that right leg up so that it's 90 degrees from the ground. Reaching through the right thigh to grab it and pulling that leg towards you while pushing the left knee away. And then exhale and bring both feet back down to the mat. Next, happy baby. So lifting the feet off of the mat and reaching to grab on either the insides or the outsides of your feet with your hands, and then pulling the legs down so that the knees are coming towards your armpits. Maybe rocking side to side, or extending one leg straight and then the other. And then exhale and release the pose. Extend your left leg long and hug the right knee into the chest. Drop that knee over to the left side for a supine twist, reaching your right arm out long and your gaze over the right fingertips. Taking nice deep breaths in and nice deep breaths out. And then inhale and return to center and switch legs, extending the right leg out long and bringing the left knee into the chest. And then dropping that left knee over to the right side and reaching the left arm out long. And then breathing in and returning to center. And now for Shavasana, I want to give you the option to, if you have a wall, to scoot on over to it and take Shavasana with your legs straight up against the wall. So take the time to do that now if that sounds like it would be something you'd like to do, or simply lie down on your back, snuggling your shoulder blades underneath you and taking up as much space as you would like to today. Getting nice and comfy whether you're against a wall or on your back. Taking a nice breath in and exhaling it all out through the mouth. As we take a few moments here to just be. And take a nice deep breath in and exhale it out. Bring some gentle movements into your fingers and toes and begin to come back into this room. Maybe take a nice full body stretch. And then make your way over onto one side. When you're ready, push yourself up into a seated position. Bringing your hands in prayer at the center of your chest. And thanking yourself for making time to come to the mat today and to take it easy. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today. Namaste.